Y'all, I have created a mess. I have been working on bringing all my little bits and pieces of craft stuff that is not sewing or yarn related, fabric or yarn. I've moved that up into the upstairs craft room. I'm essentially creating a craft store in my closet, and that is working out great, but I've kind of displaced what was in the closet down into the basement craft room. So this is what we are tackling today. There are still a few things down here that I think should go upstairs, so I'm also on the hunt for that. And I'm just going to put you on the tripod and get started. Alright guys, so I'm going to kind of do the easiest things first, because a lot of this is I just came down and dumped it. So closest thing to me is these two cat food cardboard things, and I am using these for sorting out my Christmas stuff, and there is a shelf for that. It is right there. This is just a rough sort to get things out of the floor space. This, there is one piece of laundry. The rest of the stuff in this bag, there's one piece of laundry, which I'll put in the laundry room. The rest is Tupperware containers, which go over there. The next easiest thing are these bags right here. They were a UFO. I finished them. I need to do a video on that. Like the wedge bag video is done, but they need to go into a podcast video. So I'm going to put these in a bag. Do I have bags? All these bags. Okay. This bag is more miscellaneous Tupperware, so I'm going to put that in its place. Okay, there. Make sure there's nothing in the front pocket. Needs to be dealt with. So this is now my bag to take stuff upstairs. These do have a home for when I'm like fully finished with them. I'll try to rotate that so it's not annoying for everybody. But these have a home right over there after I'm done with the video. And before I trip over them again, these two pieces of foam are going to go with my flower seeds starting stuff, which is over there. All right, can we get you more straight? How's that? Okay. A little sip. Okay, I see another thing that can go upstairs. Okay, so this is my second paper cutter. It's the kind that slides. That is office supplies, clear page protectors, and those are dividers. So all of this can go on the stairs, so it can go upstairs. There's so much stuff that I'm having trouble. So do some preliminary sorting. Like all of these books, I just need to line them up next to each other. They're going to go with the either the mechanical stuff that's over there or the flower vegetable raising stuff that's also over there, but that space needs a redo too, so I'm just going to line it up right here or right now. These are the legs for my tabletop grid displays, which are actually hanging over there. So I'm just going to move them to be next to what they go with. Okay. I would like to use this lamp upstairs. It's a touch lamp. It came out of my grandmother's house, my dad's mom, and I think it's cool. This light is going to stay down here. Oh, I don't know if you can hear that. It did not sound good. Okay, so books. These are actually picture frames, which I have a project going, so they're going over here. See? Garden books. That means I have a place to sit down, which we all know I'm lazy, so I'm going to sit down. There are more books right here. Auto repair manual from the year that I was born. And a second one. Okay, we're getting somewhere, guys. Gonna seem like I'm just shoveling crap around, but I'm not. There is a method to my plan, my madness, whatever you want to call it, which is primarily get the floor clear so I don't trip over anything and hurt myself. You guys see this stuff right here? I have a baby gate and 2 boxes. They're going on the other side of the basement for right now. We might decide to actually use those boxes, like put them together and use them. So right now, I have, this is a working, or UFO, so it should go on our UFO shelf. This is fabric that needs to be put back in its place, which is over there. Guys, it's going to look worse before it looks better. Okay. So now I have an empty one. You can see that? Now, of course you can't because the light's in front of it. There you go. Alright, so I'm just putting one on top of the other. Make it take up less space. These are more books that we can put there. This should be empty. It is empty. There is a box of other empty stuff that you cannot see. Change the angle a little bit. Okay, note to self, can only see to that right there. Okay, so I'm pointing at the phone. This right here is a box of empty boxes, and right here on this one, my arm is in the way, so like right there is the rest of my empty boxes. So we're just going to put those right there because I have a feeling I'm going to use a lot of these empty boxes. They're not a good angle. Neither is this. I have a feeling I'm going to use a lot of these empty boxes to mess with my fabric storage now that I have the space. But first, this one can move next to what you're sitting on. It is also empty. Nope, doesn't fit. Okay. Okay. Clear. Okay, you can see that's clear. So I'm just moving the empties right now because we're putting like with like. That's all we're doing. That's all empties. Our floor is almost empty. Let's see what's in this box. Bag. Okay. More laundry. And socks. How many of you have 8 million extension cords? But I know where they go. Bottom of an Easter egg. And then from sorting upstairs, I had extra bags. And the rest of what is in here is light bulbs, which go in the utility area. Doing good. Okay. We're going to call these empties because they are. Don't know if we're going to keep them or not, but we're going to put them with the rest of the empty containers. We might use them for organizing. Actually feeling really good about this. Okay. Okay, I'm just getting the rest of the stuff off the floor since I have the space to do it now. And some of it's almost immediately going to go on a shelf. You see? That quickly, I think it's only been 20 minutes and the floor is clean. Now I have to figure out where I'm putting stuff. I have an idea. I've kind of messed around with stuff. So I've actually gotten through a lot of my UFOs. So that was one of the shelves. I have gotten the pieces for a project for my half bath that I'm going to make some art to go in some frames that you might or might not be able to see, so I'm going to need space for that. I think if they fit, that should go on the same shelf. So let's see if I can do that. I'm probably going to adjust you. I think eye level is going to be best for me. So, or maybe not. Oh, let's just go for it. All right, so these are some of the frames that I got. My hand stuck. This is miscellaneous crap that I need to go through. These are more frames. Will they fit? I think they'll fit here. Okay, that's good. Okay. So I'm just going to clear the rest of the shelf off. This should fit the rest of my UFOs. I just have to pull them out now. This is a UFO. As is that. These are more picture frames. That box is a UFO. This one. Okay. What else do we have? Not technically a UFO. This is my grab and go knitting. So you can still leave that there. These are for grids. Where can you? That's for grid. I've only been doing this a half an hour. It's fantastic. I'm feeling really good about it. I have a bunch of grids right there. I'm just going to set it on top. I think maybe I want to try and see if I can do something with the grids and my fabric. Not sure yet though. It also could go right where you're sitting. One with these zip ties. Okay. This is a UFO, which is the sock I started knitting. Just one on a 9-inch circular needle. I hate myself. And stick these two together. I think. Run to the side. And we'll do that. Okay. Maybe I'll get around to actually attaching that to a piece of board one of these days, right? So we're gonna leave that right there to remind me. Okay. This bag is a bunch of wine slings. Your wine glass goes in it and it hangs around your neck, that I had started making. So they all need string. So this is actually a UFO that we just added to the pile. I was thinking of trying to like make these, so I'm gonna stick it in the UFO pile, which is also my ideas for videos pile. Not quite sure. It's like a bag tag. Same thing with this. When I go on my walks, as it gets hotter, I need to shield myself from the sun, but this hair is a pain in the butt for some stuff. So I think this is from Dollar Tree. Oh, Hobby Lobby. It must have been clearance. But I was going to recreate it with different fabric. So it's going in the ideas pile too. These are more books. This is my snap rag. This does not belong here. This fabric, can I actually open it for you? Oh, it's a sash. Anyway, you can kind of see it through. This is the taco fabric that I need to use for, as for me and my house, we serve tacos 24/7 project, UFO project. So I'm going to stick it on the UFO shelf. I think that has its own box. All right, so we have an empty shelf. That is good. If it fits, I'm going to move Christmas up one, and that's going to basically leave us some storage in the bottom, which should be good because I have overflow. I've overflowed fabric, even though I only want it on one set of shelves, you know, rack. It's okay. This is for my niece Mac. Remember, it was a UFO, I finished it. Her birthday is in like 3 days, so this is going upstairs. These are all display items. Just sticking them over here for right now to give me a place to lazy sit. Yes, you can see that is fantastic. Don't let me knock over my drink. Okay. What is in here? All right. This is bits and pieces of the advent calendars that I'm putting together. So it goes on the Christmas shelf. It is just holding stuff for me. This can go inside of it. I try to give the 3 youngest the same thing. These are basically serving as empty trays right now, so I can sort everybody's stuff out eventually. This is for one specific friend. Let's do that. This is for my sister. That's for Boo Boo. These are D20 ocean candies. And then, I don't think she watches. This is for Cat. This should be paper. Probably going to need to take it upstairs. Nope, it is empty. And that is empty. So we can put this on our empty shelf, or empty area. This is probably stuff that can go upstairs. Yeah. Okay. Yep, it is. So this is vinyl for my Cricut. Transfer paper. This, right in the way. This is a box of Christmas crafty stuff to make, so that can definitely go upstairs before it comes back down to go on this shelf. Yes. Yes. Okay. So this is full of stuff that can get sorted into specific categories upstairs. I already have the categories like wood pieces and stuff. Okay. And I'm just going to make it easy on myself and put this in the box, since the entire box is going up. Will get sorted, and then the box can come down for fabric storage. I can talk. Paper? Oh, Jesus. Endless supply of copy paper. This is soap making stuff that I never did anything with. I'm going to put this on Buy Nothing, I think. Yeah, I'll keep these. Which are basically letter stamps, so I'll keep those with my burgeoning paper crafting stuff. And the rest of the soap stuff can go away. I might keep this spray bottle. I think all that is photo paper. It's all photo paper. And then these are frames for cross stitch, which I have a drawer for my cross stitch stuff, so that can go upstairs too, which means I have lots of space. That is a good thing. Trying to think. I have another project on deck. I'm trying to think of what to do next. I don't want to just move that stuff off my cutting table and over here. I don't know, guys. I think I'm going to call this a wrap for part 1, and then, which, I mean, I'm halfway in the way, but like, we got the floor cleaned, and I ended up with, see, floor's cleaned. I ended up with 2 empty shelves. There's lots of little stuff to do, like this entire cart needs to be messed with, and now the tables need to be cleared off. So yeah. Okay, until part 2, peace out, homies.